Hello, I'm Henry Miller, author of The Serious Pursuit of Happiness, Everything You Need to Know to Flourish and Thrive. Now in this video entitled The Importance of Resilience and Plan B, I want to talk with you about the need for you and for me and for everyone really to be resilient and ready to move on to Plan B. What do I mean? Good question. Well, Plan A, if you think about it, is your current plan for your life, even if you've never articulated it as such. If you think about it, we could call the current plan, the current way you're living your life, Plan A. And anytime this current Plan A doesn't work out, you need a Plan B. And today, I'm sure you've noticed, more than any time, certainly in my lifetime, for so many people around the world, in all corners of the world, or all corners of the planet, we all need to have a Plan B. I myself, personally, I'm up to Plan M, I think. I mean, I've gone through C, D, E, F. I'm all the way up to Plan M. Some of you, I'm sure, are already on Plan C and D. So I'm not saying don't plan. By all means, have a plan for your life and work and live out that plan, but also plan to be surprised. Because life can surprise you, can it? And when you're surprised, have a backup plan. Have a Plan B. Now, in addition to Plan B, what you need is the resilience to work to put Plan B into place once Plan A isn't working for you anymore. We all need resilience to implement this Plan B. Resilience is this innate ability that we have to bounce back from adversity, to cope with setbacks, to adapt to losses, to survive, even to thrive when our Plan A doesn't work out the way we'd hoped or the way we dreamed or the way we planned. When you're faced with challenges, stresses, drama, trauma, tragedy, loss, both in your life, in your school life, in your work life, in your relationships, in your finances, in your health, even facing death, all of these losses, we need to have the resilience to bounce back and to put in our new plan. This resilience can help us. It not only keeps us afloat in these turbulent seas, but it also avoids us becoming a victim. Nobody likes being a victim. It's a terrible role to play. If you're a victim, you know the pain and suffering that goes along with being a victim inevitably. And resilience is the way out. So, I'd just like to talk for a minute about how do you build resilience. Well, one, don't isolate. When losses inevitably happen, as they do with all of us, share the trauma that you're feeling. Share what you're facing. Share your pain. Share it with a close confidant. The saying has been, a trouble shared is a trouble halved. And I think that's true. I found it true in my life, certainly. Also, make a plan so that you can deal with the loss. This is one way to be resilient, is turn around and make a plan. Say, look, I can do this. Stay connected with your support system, with your close confidants, with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones. Don't isolate. Do one small thing per day to at least get started. One thing per day. It's key. It keeps you balanced. And be proud of yourself for doing that one thing. At least at the end of the day, you can say, well, look, I know this is a terrible time, but at least I did this one thing. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Try to stay positive about the future. Remember, for almost everything in life, this too shall pass. Time will go by and you'll look back. Even the worst moments, if you look back over your life, you can look back now sometimes and say, whew, that was a rough patch. That was a rough patch. That was a bad time. But I got through it. Take care of yourself. Keep your perspective and keep at it. We've all know by now, and if you don't, here's some great insight for you. Persistence carries the day. Persistence can allow you to get through almost anything and then create a new ending for this Plan B that you have. So, if you're serious about learning more about what you need to know to flourish and thrive, please look for me in my other videos. Until then, be your best self, love and be loved, and live a life that matters.